Hello my brothers, welcome to another one of our videos. And look, this topic, for those who aren't awake, it could be scary or even seem like pure sensationalism. But I'd like to remind you of an old movie, my brother, because the reality of that movie is coming now, even the date the movie talks about. And it's that very well-known movie by Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Terminator. Watch this part with me, this little part here, also because of copyright. Listen to the date they say that was going to happen, right? Pay attention here with me. Look, this is the first one, the first movie, right? The movie from the 80s.
Los Angeles, 2029 after Christ.
T29, right, my brothers. We're getting to 26. I'll mute the audio here. Just watch the images. It's there on the little television. We have to do it this way. But you see a lot of skeletons, right? I think most of you have already watched this movie, right? There are a lot of skeletons there. Drones flying overhead. Remember, this is a movie from the 80s, okay? Nobody even dreamed of this kind of technology back then. You see lasers, right? What are we seeing in today's conflicts? Look, the tank, right? Crushing, which is a drone. The tank is also a drone. Crushing human skulls, right? Humans are hunted in the reality of this movie. Then you see the soldiers who are still the resistance, right? But they have very little chance against the heavy weaponry that the machines have, right? In this case, here, look, family, I'm just gonna show this little part because of the music. I'm kind of wary here. Let me see if I can, so we can hear him talking here. That the machines have risen, right? I'll play it here. Hold on, man, hang on. And you'll see why I'm...
The machines rose from the ashes of nuclear hell. Their war to exterminate humanity raged for decades.
And now, look, pay close attention, family. The world is getting into conflict today. One nation is rising against another, right? There's conflict here, conflict there, conflict everywhere, literally. And what do we know that these governments are using a lot nowadays, right? Technology that's becoming more and more automated. This led to a nuclear attack. But then they changed the story. That's how it started. It was a nuclear attack, right? And that made it so that with that devastated landscape, the machines could actually rise up. So it's literally what we know, my brothers. That's what needs to be destroyed first, right? To rebuild something on top of it. Order through, you already know, order out of chaos. So that's exactly what the movie is talking about. Look. After people trusted, after the governments trusted, and the system is automated, they used this against each other. They literally ended civilization. And from these ruins, the AI was able to start over, this time being the one in charge. The ruling class.
Oh, but the final battle wouldn't be fought in the future.
And that's where the question comes in, right? About the future, time travel, and all that. Yeah, because things got so tough that you have to go back, right? But let's go, family. Then you say, hey, Davy, that's a movie script. Damn, man, these guys never change. They're still talking about the same thing. That's when we come back to reality. Look, come here. An article published just recently, right? Look, this isn't Alex Jones' website. This isn't some conspiracy theorist website, no? An article from Correo. Is that good enough for you? An article from the mainstream media, news portal, published on August 21, 2026. That stings, right? China puts police robots on the streets. Machines that are 1.88 meters tall and weigh 98 kilograms have issued more than 170,000 traffic citations. Here it is, look. Machines identify violations. Machines guide pedestrians and work under human supervision, but they can't make arrests. So, take a look. In China, they're using this against their own citizens. Davy, but I'm not Chinese. There are people who say that. Hey, Davy, but I'm not Chinese. Why should I care about China? I'm in Brazil, man. Yeah, you know that today Brazil's main trading partner is China. A lot of people see it that way. No, but it has to be like that, if yes. From the wild capitalism, the big bad Trump, right? Man, family, here I tell it like it is. Those stripes on the American flag, we know it was painted with blood from the very beginning. But when you have such a great evil like this, my brother, you choose the lesser evil. And unfortunately, there are no good guys. The only good guy who came was the Son of God himself. And what did they do to him? They crucified him. And who made that choice? The people themselves. So stop wanting that. Choosing holiness in the world you live in means this. It means tribulations. It's bad versus worse. You'll always go with bad because worse already tells you what it is. It's worse than bad. So, my brothers, these partnerships with China have consequences, and those consequences are coming. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm going to bring, another influencer here who made a really good video showing, that this has arrived in Brazil. I'll read the article later, but first I'll play the influencer speaking so you can hear it from someone else, So it's not just my words. Let's go. I've already put it in a folder here, guys, just so I don't make a mistake. Then I forgot. I put it in the folder, and now I'm going back through a bunch of files. So, let's go. First, I'll show the images without anyone talking, okay? I'll show you the images so you can see them, so I don't influence you. Look at these images here.
I'll bring it closer to the initial one.
Here, it's already in Brazil.
I'm gonna turn him towards him and put him in the fighting position. Then he'll get ready.
It's that gentleman over there. See him? Let's see what he's gonna do. That's him. He picked up his cell phone. Pull back a little. Okay.
Fighting position. Fighting position. Fighting position. Posso andar nessa posição? There are some fighting moves we can't perform because of space constraints.
Okay. There's not enough space there.
There's enough space. We can come back here and, for example, I'll start a dance routine here, which was implemented to show the robot's operational capability.
Okay, go ahead.
This is his demo move.
He's gonna do it.
And you can notice that the movements are very fluid. He starts by warming up. He doesn't start dancing right away. Then he starts as if he's getting into the rhythm, and then he gets into the dance.
And it's to show his ability, everything he can do. Strength.
Speed, precision of movements, repetition on different surfaces. It's not the first time he's danced. It's not the second time either. He dances continuously, even if there's a difference in the terrain. As you can see, at one point, he kicks the ground. So there are several demonstrations of its usefulness, of its applications.
In practice, it can be used to perform repetitive movements.
Yes, like patrols, rounds, police work, things like that.
And it can carry equipment to film up ahead.
We haven't tested it any further yet.
But it can. Then it's supposed to patrol the perimeter and know.
It doesn't need to bring equipment because his eye, I'll bring him a little closer so you can see. His eye has two cameras, just like the human eye.
Is there already a camera there?
The camera is connected there.
Look, you can show it from this side then. No?
You can see it on this television, on the television next to it.
It's on the television next to it. It's showing. Yeah, the television next to it is showing
what it sees. And it's already equipped, including facial recognition. I'm already in the database. If I go there, it will even greet me.
Do you want to see? Let's go check it out. See? This part is really interesting. You can see that today they're cross-referencing all the data. If you have a vehicle, for example, you need to get the paperwork. Now you're required to go through the GOV. One thing has nothing to do with the other. At the DMV, you can't get anything done anymore if you're not linked to your GOV account. Why? Because they want all the data centralized so they can use this kind of equipment against people. You heard it, and it's not a conspiracy theory. Once again, take a look at the article from when this was launched there. 170,000 traffic violations. Did you forget to lower your helmet visor? Did you forget to put on your seatbelt? You're only hurting yourself? You get a fine. So you can learn. Right? And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Now watch the other video, because now the influencer is really telling it like it is, right? Up until now, they're showing it as something amazing. I'm going to show you that there's nothing amazing about this. Hold on. Look at what the influencer said.
Look, as if it wasn't enough to get beaten by the police. Now you're going to get beaten by a robot too. This robot is called Arcanjo, and it's going to work for the Bahia Department of Public Safety. In a raid in a high-risk area, Arcanjo goes in ahead of the police officer. It identifies who's armed, marks abandoned objects, reads faces and license plates, and streams the image in real time to the department's central office. And that's the logic behind it. It's better to risk $1 million robot than a police officer. But Arcanjo wasn't born in Bahia. Its body is Teodoro 1800 manufactured by Engine AI in Shenzhen. The software was made by IPQ, a company from Bahia. So Heitor Galvao summed it up. China makes the hardware and they provide the brains. And if you want to understand this before it gets to your street, follow me now. The NG AI factory assembles a humanoid every 15 minutes. In July, the United States banned the import of these robots for national security reasons. 3 weeks later, one of them was dancing in Salvador. Now, let's think a little about the mechanism. The software decides the function. Whoever manufactures the body decides who can have it, and China is the one that makes the body, where Unitree, one of the largest robotics companies, has already appeared in a military video with a rifle mounted on top of a robot. A humanoid army doesn't need to be built, it just needs to be updated. So it's interesting for us to start looking through this lens, not from an apocalyptic point of view, but from this angle. They're creating humanoids for security purposes. And many things are created for security purposes and then aren't used for that. That's something to think about. Argue in the comments?
Let's go. It's amazing, isn't it? How people see the things that will soon hunt them, like all this stuff they've been rolling out. And they keep seeing it in a positive light. But the police officers get very nervous when people cross the line. Man, I'm gonna show you here, before we really talk about this robot, a video I saw that really caught my attention. Look, let's watch it together here. There. Damn. The old man there, look, popping a wheelie. With his little son riding on the back. The police officer was outraged.
You see that he's a citizen, but not really, right?
He's not your son, right? He's your nephew. If his hand slips and he falls headfirst on the ground and breaks his arm. Isn't that true? It's true, right? Turn off the motorcycle because I'm going to take it from you.
Lift up your shirt. Get off. Amen.
Little kid, just wearing shorts. If he falls, he scrapes himself all over. He could even end up with a disability for the rest of his life or even lose his life, right? Just because his dad is popping wheelies on a motorcycle.
Is the motorcycle yours? Yes.
I know.
Is it up to date? Are you licensed? I am. What do you do for a living? I work with it. You work with it. Where were you just now? Okay.
Working with snacks.
Hey, damn it. Don't you have any responsibility, man?
Yeah, he said no. He likes it. It's cool.
No, damn no way, man. How old is the little kid? He's 7. My son is 7 years old, man. Do you like it, man? The wheelie? And what if your hand slips and you fall, get hurt, break your arm? The fun isn't worth it. It's not worth the risk.
Tell him, bro.
Tell him no, damn it. The kid is 7 years old.
Tell him like this. It's dangerous. You have to, be careful. No.
And you don't just have to be careful. It's already wrong for you to do it alone. That's true. If you do it alone, I'll get mad. Are you going to do it with a 7-year-old kid? Yeah.
That's true.
Give me your ID.
And your jacket.
Sheila?
Now, where's the motorcycle going? Tell him. Where's the motorcycle going? Tell him.
I'll tell you.
This guy's weird. The kid is 7 years old, man. Oh, wow, what a spirit he has.
Where's the motorcycle going? Tell him. Hello. The yard, right?
Do you have a tattoo there? Oh, I only have this here, that's all. It's a passion flower.
Yeah, do you leave? Yes.
I live near Chibata, right there by the bridge. On Rio Araujo.
No, Pantanal? I was there today.
Wants to know about an Araujo?
What did you go to the police station for, man?
You've never been to England.
You've never set foot in a police station for anything?
You've never been in trouble with the law for anything, right?
What's up, man? Are you gonna give me the cool bike? So how am I supposed to let you have this bike with a 7-year-old kid riding on the back now?
No, I'm not going to do this here anymore. I really fell for his talk. He likes to call out kids.
Oh, damn it. If the kid falls, he'll get all busted up.
My God, but we're even going to get a haircut.
So, family, I don't know how this will end, but according to the comments on social media where I saw this video, no one sent it to me, I saw it on Facebook. The police officer ended up letting him go, right? He saw that the guy was a citizen, made a mistake there, but everyone deserves a second chance. I don't know if it's true, right? But the comments were saying that he ended up letting the guy go. In other words, he went easy on the guy. And that's what happens when you're dealing with a human. A human police officer, depending on how things go, he might end up going easy on you. It's much easier to work things out with a human, with someone who has feelings. Now, when it's this pile of junk, this scrap, you can see the images there with this scrap. You won't be able to work things out. With this scrap that's going to become more and more autonomous, making decisions on its own. There's no whining or complaining. It's going to nail you for every little thing, my brother. And it's not just guessing. This isn't doomsday talk here. Look at the article. 170,000 traffic violations later, they put that crap there. It's basically the way they set things up today. Anything you do is subject to a fine. Basically everything. If they enforce it to the letter just the way it's written, you're screwed. There's no way to drive. That's the truth, my brother. That's always been the truth. Things were the way they were because the system had no way to monitor everything completely. But with this thing, this junk, this scrap, they're gonna do it.
My brothers, stupidity leads many people to not see the obvious.
Because I don't like the police. Because there are police officers who go overboard. But they're still human. It's much easier to deal with them. Now I repeat, with the state the way it is, creating more and more arbitrariness, turning common things into heinous crimes. And you see the hypocrisy. No, but he goes ahead. It costs $1 million, right?
He goes ahead of the police officer.
Do you really think they're worried about the police officer's life? Many times there's a lack of basic equipment. Patrol cars are often in terrible condition. Do you think they're going to spend $1 million on each police officer? This crap comes to take their place. You see so many people needing jobs. So many people underemployed today. And the idea of these guys is to bring more unemployment with this technology. The United States said no to this because they know what it means. It's pure espionage from China itself. So the United States said, I don't want this. Then where do they send it? Who is foolish enough to accept a deal like this?
But it already belongs to China. That's the truth. It already belongs to them. They're in charge.
No, it's not a partnership. What are you talking about, my brother? They give orders from China and they give orders here too. Both ways. Do you really think this company has the money to develop this technology and all that?
They're the ones sponsoring. So they just do this to affiliate themselves.
No, but it's also Brazilian. It's imported junk that's just going to be used to collect money for the government. It's not to bring you protection, oversight, or anything like that. Because if that were the case, my brothers, it would be enough to catch the real criminals and keep them in jail. But what do we have? The guys are often caught with tons of crazy stuff, right? With illegal things. And what does the judge do? No, they let the guy go, but he's already a repeat offender. He already has a record with 80 crimes. No, but they release him. The police officer is forced to arrest the guy 80 times. Look how absurd that is. So if they wanted to stop crime, they just needed to fight this. Yeah, Salvador didn't need to, right? Why does it need to? This technology, even the name you see, it's basically, it's T800, I think. It's the same name. I'll even do a quick search. If I'm not mistaken, it was T1000, right? Name of the robot from the Terminator T800. My God, it's the same name. It's the same name. It's the evil Robocop, man, coming to hunt you down. Do you know why I'm so impressed? It's because you go up to someone on the left and ask, do you trust the government, man? He says, no, not at all. Then you go up to someone on the right. Hey, man, do you trust the government? Then he also says, not at all. But neither of them sees it, right? No problem at all, especially for the leftists, in giving all this power exactly to people who already sin all the time by abusing power. So we're going to give them even more power, more oversight. There's no protest. There's nothing. It's coming to Bahia, right? It's coming to Bahia and will start operating. Right. Where is it, folks? Let me see if I can find one. It's coming to Bahia, right? It's happening right now. Introduce, right? And soon we'll have the news, right? Of the effect of that to raise funds. That's what you'll see in a moment. So, my brothers, the date. The cutoff date is 2029. The movie itself said it. Just science fiction, maybe it won't happen exactly that way. But look how similar the scenario is, right? Pre-apocalyptic. Anyway. I'll stop here, leave a big like, share, hugs my brothers, stay with God and film.